There's such an urgency in this country. There is poverty everywhere. The difference between any other country in the world and this country is that the adults are dying so quickly. The average life expectancy here is 29 years old. 29 years old.
I would say malnutrition itself has already been recognized as a cause of mortality in the developing world. Now, when there is malnutrition and HIV, it adds up to just make the chances of this child to survive much, much less.
The number of the children that are orphaned here is over 30, and just in this one homestead.
What do you think would be the greatest help for the children of Swaziland?
It's food, clothes, sleeping blankets, farming implements, to make sure that the garden is always up.
We can show the world that this does exist, and that 3-year-olds go and get all of their food from discarded garbage from people like us. How do we start caring for the next 200,000? And it's one at a time. Heart for Africa has tried to focus on 4 main areas, and that is hunger, orphans, poverty, and education. We are now looking at coming alongside the churches, because if the church is everywhere in this country, if there are 6,000 churches, then we could very quickly reach out to 200,000 kids with some support from people back in Canada and the United States. We could identify and reach those children very, very quickly and start really providing hope for the future of this nation.
When you talk about rural areas, we want to assist whatever form trying to address the issue of reduction of poverty or addressing the issue of food insecurity. Definitely, you are talking about investing something in farming.
Everything that we do at Heart for Africa has to have a sustainable piece to it, and that's why we've introduced something called Project Canaan. We can help provide employment. We can be doing large-scale farming, not only producing good food for this country so that they can then provide for their families moving forward, breaking that cycle of poverty. We know that we can't solve all the problems, but we are here to come alongside them.
Sustaining ourselves, sustaining the children's homes that we have here in Swaziland and the rest of Africa, we'll need to plan it well. Project Canaan is a place of hope. It's a place where it flows with milk and honey. And the plan is to have a self-sustaining entity that is able to support all the orphanages here in Swaziland. The children are the hope for the country. These are going to be the next leaders of the country. They are the doctors of the country. They are the teachers of the country. They are the engineers of the country. They're the ones to build the country. So we give them hope, we give the country hope.
Although I'm not Swazi, but I identify myself so much with this part of the world because I am African. I'm a neighbor to Swaziland, and I know the challenges people go through. And I think if we all work together with our partners, with our friends, we should be able to see that bright light at the end of the day.